Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Jace. As promised, second episode of the Path to Power today. Big episode number 14. Before we get into it, though, if you guys are looking to pick up any coins, head on over to justfifacoins.com. You can use the code JAPES to get yourself a 5% discount at checkout. So we got a little bit of fitness swapping around to do. We're gonna bring on Gio dos Santos back into the squad. We got a bunch of players on 8 chem, so realistically, I'm just letting that manager with that wonderful 45 match contract or whatever it is just kind of dwindle on down. I should have no manager on there. That would be the smart play, and then eventually go out and spend some of those coins that we've managed to gather on a BBVA chemistry style, because that's kind of the direction that we've taken, that I'll be switching up in the near-ish future. Didn't manage to get into the game with that guy, but all in all, we got some new guys in the team. We got Rakitic, we've got Isco, a little bit of a swap around. Our back line is looking pretty familiar. Sequeira, Otamendi, Laporte. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher his name, and you guys are gonna lay into me for it. So be nice. Those of you guys that have been around my channel for a long time, you'll know I have no problem if you correct me, as long as we're, you know, because I'm doing my best to get their names right. This guy, Liverpool FC, and for those of you guys that don't know, Liverpool is my absolute favorite fan base to troll. And so when I gave up this goal here, just like this, I was like, that 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, it'll get you. So down 1-0 in the 25th minute. You're going to see this turns really sour really quick because I gave it away off of kickoff more or less. And he manages to find this pass inside, and clumsy old Sammy Khedira. He's generally not that clumsy, but he just absolutely slams into Firmino right there. Yeah. So this escalated quickly. And those of you guys that are Liverpool fans are going to absolutely love this, the way this game, oh God. And it's a brilliant penalty as well. I'm not going to take anything away from him. To do the stutter penalty, control it, see where I'd already committed to going, and then go over further from that. That is a really, really high quality and nice penalty. So hats off to him for that. But like all, well, I was going to say like all, but that's clearly not the case. That's a sweeping generalization. We're going to get a little bit fortunate in this game, and I did have more chances than this, but this is the fortune right there. That pass that went off of no one, and oh, the hitman, Mr. Skirtle, slams into, I think that was Carlos Vela right there. And Sequeira, actually the best penalty kick taker out there for me right now, so no problem. We're going to step up, slam it home. 2-1, 31st minute, back in the game. Getting that one goal back in 2-0 games just goes so far for my mental belief that things are going to work out well. If he goes 3-0 up, then you're just, I mean, at that point, you're kind of like, oh man, this is done. I don't know if I'm getting back into this one. So I'm kind of waiting, holding, trying to find a chance. And there's another bit of fortune. And one more right here goes through his legs. Player steps over it. And I thought we were going to go down right there. But Isco's got really, really nice close control in this game. So I'm really just trying to get him to overcommit with James Milner, because he doesn't have the recovery or acceleration to kind of keep up with Isco. And eventually goes to Dos Santos, to Rakitic, who just absolutely smashes it. Catches a little bit of that top net, the best net at the near post, because it is so OP from time to time. So he puts that one away, making it 2-2 in the 73rd minute. And we managed to get a really, really quick counterattack. And I didn't really want to force it because I was getting chances, but not getting amazing ones. Dos Santos trying to live the chip life, unable to do so. Sammy Khedira, big header win right there, so he's kind of atoning for his mistakes. Still plenty of work to do. Gets out wide to Carlos V, and he's going to be able to take his player on just with a quick change of pace. Nice little ball roll inside, and smashing finish the near post. Near post really good this year. I'm expecting much of the same next year. With my understanding with the way shooting's kind of been tweaked I'd imagine that chipping is going to be much more difficult, and I would imagine that the near post is going to be very, very strong. So this guy decides he's had enough. His only chances with those in the first half, I'd given him absolutely nothing since he got the early lead. And he was just, a little bit upset that he was not going to finish at the top. Gio out of contract, a little bit sad. We're going to go ahead and list him up. Checking his buy now prices. Actually went ahead and just bid on another one because I thought, hey, nice and easy. We'll list him for 1,900 buy now, which is a bit aggressive, but he's transferred at this point. So I thought maybe people will get a little bit desperate, and I have high hopes that he'll sell. I'm going to bring in, who is that? Benyat as my holding midfielder right now. And yes, it gets back into the squad. Rakitic in there as well. Moving Isco on up to the center forward spot this game. He can get that 8 or 9 chem. I think actually he could get 10 chem if I had the manager. This guy, pretty nice looking, well, sort of BBVA-ish side. He's got the legend Ronaldinho in there. He's got the Brazilian thing going on the left. So I didn't really know what to make of this. Interesting team, not an amazing team. There's some kind of glaring weaknesses. One, I would never use a player like Ronaldinho in the center of my midfield in this formation. In the game, you can see a little bit on the laggy side, but we got Bruma back in the squad. Thank goodness for that. Though Carlos Vela was good for us last game, I still just prefer Bruma. And I think a combination of the connection and the way the game was going, this guy just decided, you know what, 1-0, 19th minute, I'm out. Really, really quick win. Good start to Division 5. We've now got 2 wins. Unfortunately, Inigo Martinez, it's his time to go. We're going to list him up for a nice buy now. Make some coins on that. Bring on the Verminator. Thomas Vermaelen makes an appearance in the squad. Luka Modric is fit now. And so is James, and so is Hesse. So we've got the Rodriguez-Bruma combo up front. One of my favorites. The Griezmann's a little bit better. This guy using a Barbo and Cuadrado as strikers. I just kind of like rolled my eyes. It's one of those teams you come up against, you're just kind of like, not a single bone in your body wants to play against this. But like chances are he's just going to be sprinting, which you can definitely defend when you know it's coming. So I just had to be nice and disciplined, wait for my chance, and it didn't take very long. James living the chip life. The first time fake shot, which is my understanding is supposed to maybe be a little bit on the nerfed side in 16. This is all pure speculation, guys. Apparently it's supposed to be a bit more unreliable, or that's what these sources that have mentioned things like that to me. So I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll see how it actually comes out in the real game, because there's a lot of things that can change in a month, especially when it comes to getting the final tweaks and getting the game fully ready. Benyat working at around 66 minutes. I'm trying to find another good chance here. No rush. I'm in full control. He's not really pressing too hard to win it back, so I just kind of have to wait. And it's Luka Modric. He guesses inside, and then it's again that near post finish that has been so strong for us in this episode, getting us to a 2-1 or 2-0 score at this point in time. And we're going to watch that back. He just guesses. He's assuming. He knows that Modric is right-footed, and that's something that I think is really beneficial to know. The more knowledge you have, the better you're generally off, until that knowledge works against you and someone does something a bit unpredictable, which is what happened right there. So 3-0, good little episode. We'll have a 3-pack coming at you guys for tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.